downtown LA and Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Wil Myers. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Digging in now for San Diego, A.J. Ellis, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. The 3-1, and he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Whoa, a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 4, Wil Myers.
Here's Wil Myers. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. It's the Padres 0, Dodgers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Strahm will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Spangenberg will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 1 for 4.
Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Renfroe, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Grandal over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard to short. Seager is there. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Spangenberg. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Taylor is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Sliced hard but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Renfroe moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's gone 6 for 10. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 55, Matt Strom.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Matt Strom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. In now is Yasiel Puig. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Puig doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Behind 0-2 now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Myers. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
Batting 8, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
So striding in, Logan Forsythe. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Popped him up. Ellis waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready for another chance. Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. The 2-2. Line drive to left. Myers is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. In now is A.J. Ellis as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball one to start the at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Taylor is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Seager over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Padres down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Corey Seager. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Turner stands at second with no outs. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a slider looked at and called a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he misses 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Myers. And that's a fair ball. The relay to third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Spangenberg is there. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Here now the 2-2. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensive.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Here's Chase Headley. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball that time, not even close. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Headley, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Forsythe. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. LA's on top 2-1. Settling in now, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yasiel Puig.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Hit on the ground out to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Padres have elected to
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Renfroe has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
0-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Oh, and that liner caught him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball
There's
one.
a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. And that one got a piece of him.
First base.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Kershaw over at second. Taylor at first, 2 out in the inning. To short, fielded by Galvis. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Matt Strom. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to right field. Bellinger takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. In now is A.J. Ellis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. The 0-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 2-1. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Strike one to start the at-bat. Seager on at first, nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Matt Kemp comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. There's a strike. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Kemp in front at 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe moves over, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's Will Myers. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two balls and no strikes.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 2-1. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ball 1. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. 2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Puig. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 75, Scott Alexander.
Stepping in now, Chase Headley. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Stangenberg.
So stepping in, Corey Spangenberg, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Padres leave one. Our score remains 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 27, Jordan Lyles.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's batting at a .385 clip. He also has one home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Shoots this one over to first. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Myers is there and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, Edgar Scott Alexander.
Chase Utley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe shading to his right. He's got it and there are two down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. Lifted in the air out to left. Coming in is Myers, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
Ready once again, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count. The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Alex Dickerson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Alex Dickerson.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Galvis gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Got him. Pulled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0. This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Austin Hedges will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's 2 for 3. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. Austin Hedges will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 18, Austin Hedges.
Jose Torres is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still lead it 2-1. Back now in the City of Angels as we continue from Dodger Stadium. 9th inning set to get underway. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Will Myers. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Jansen's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. Hard liner towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And late reactions, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Here's Chase Headley. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw earns his 8th victory of the season. Matt Strahm pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kenley Jansen records the save, his 14th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.